My parents texted me during my husband's funeral. Can you pick up pizza on your way home and please leave your family drama at the door today. Friends are coming over. I was standing there at the graveside holding my kids while they cried and my phone kept buzzing. My sister added in the group chat, "Yeah, don't forget extra cheese this time." I didn't answer any of them. After the funeral, I drove home with my children still in tears. When I walked in without pizza, my mother slapped me hard across the face and said, "Seriously, one simple task and you, Dad, grabbed my arm and shoved me against the wall. We have guests waiting and you show up empty-handed." My sister laughed while kicking my funeral flowers across the floor. Told you she'd mess it up. I just stood there in shock. Then I quietly said, "Get out." What happened next left them terrified. I was standing at the graveside holding my kids while they cried. My phone kept buzzing. 17 messages total. They were planning a dinner party while I buried David, while their grandchildren watched their father's casket lowered into the ground. I didn't stop for pizza. I drove home in silence, my daughter Emma gripping my hand, my son Lucas crying himself into hiccups. My parents' Lexus was blocking my garage. Through the window, I saw strangers drinking wine in my living room. My mother had rearranged my furniture. My father was making drinks at David's desk. "Where is the pizza?" Mom snapped. When I walked in, I stood in my funeral dress. "Get out of my house." She laughed. "Excuse me. My children are in the car crying because we just buried their father." "Get out." Mom's hand connected with my cheek, a sharp slap that echoed through the silent room. "One simple task and you couldn't even do that." Dad grabbed my arm and shoved me against the wall. A framed photo of David and the kids fell, glass shattering. "We have guests waiting and you show up empty-handed." My sister kicked the funeral flowers across the floor, water and lily scattering. Told you she'd mess it up. I pulled out my phone. "You have 60 seconds before I call 911. Report home invasion and assault." Dad tightened his grip. "You are being hysterical." 40 seconds. The stranger start